It's Monty Hicks who holds the mic. Yeah, I'ma glide right by, cause my rhythm ain't no game, and to keep my own falling lane. Still Monty Hicks remains steady aiming for the... It is
Test, test. Woo! A little too loud. All right. You hear me? Can you hear me? You way in the back. You can hear me? No. Look back there. I'm talking to you. It's all right. I'm just messing with you. Hey, everybody's in the back. Come sit up front. You have to sit on the front row, but come sit closer. Closer. It's a little echoey. Echoey. Or am I too loud? Yes. Yeah, you can't sit in the back of the bus. I left my list over there. Hey, Sean. Pass me the...
Oh, gotcha.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sophisticated listeners.
Thank you guys for sitting closer. Appreciate it. Yes. Musical chairs. So how y'all doing today? Oh, I'm glad y'all are here for this sold out arena. I guess you paid a lot of money for these tickets. Thank you, appreciate it. It is late at night, I get it. I'm glad y'all showed up. I'm glad we had some audience. We had some comedians in the house. Very much appreciate it. There's random folks in here. There's some new comedians and some I've never seen before. Some gonna try it for the first time. We'll see how it goes. Give them all your respect and love. Right? Right. Yes. Anybody has kids in here? Kids?
Woo!
Kid? I'm Sean, I know you have kids. Sean, you were a big kid yourself.
Pretty much.
If you have kids, this is what I love. Kids, you can have a whole conversation with just sound effects. You ever notice that? I love the phrase, This is one of my favorite. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't do that. A whole sentence with just phrases, sound effects. Take that on to your home lady. Goes, oh, hey, don't you do that again. Spank her hand. Oh, hey, oh, bam. Sound effects. I'm just making shit up as I go, man. Come on, what's wrong with it? Here's another one. Like, you ever hear the sound effects? You ever tell a lady, hey, you look nice. You got a nice, ow, pow, a nice ass and titties. And then she looks at you and goes, whoop. I was like, no, that's just wrong. I'm not getting naked in front of you again. I love doing comedy because hey, you got to start somewhere, right, folks? And this is it. Did y'all enjoy some sushi here? I know I did. Good sushi. Did you enjoy it? Awesome. What did you have? Do you remember what you had?
The one thing they have right
The yellowtail.
That's it? That's all they had? They have a full menu. Oh, they said, yeah, that's right. It's after 10 o'clock. So you get the leftovers. I hope you enjoyed it. Was it good? Yeah? Awesome. I love sushi. I had sushi on my birthday. I had a birthday last week. From what I remember, it was a nice birthday. I woke up alone, so it wasn't that nice. Here we are. I don't know. I'm laughing at my own self. Shit. You gotta laugh at something. I'm gonna come up here and do some jokes in between everybody else. So I'm glad y'all showed up. Thank you for showing up. I'll make y'all laugh and hopefully everybody else make you laugh. Right? Right. Y'all ready to get this show started? Say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me get a hot tour. Look at her. She's the only female around here. I don't know other guys that do it. All the guys looked at me and said hot tour. I said, oh, wait a minute, that's not good.
Especially if you're good at it.
Oh my God, we are in East Nashville. No, I'm just messing with you. I love it. All right, put your hands together for my man Matthew. Come on up here, Matthew.
One more time for Monty for putting this on for us tonight. Heck yeah, how are y'all doing tonight? Yeah? Hey, I got a quick question. Do I look like someone whose grandfather is also his cousin? Is that my vibe? That's 100% true. My grandfather is my cousin. It's a long story. Basically, my grandma married my grandpa's cousin. I guess it's not that long a story. I don't know why. It's like, I don't know if grandma was part of some Blevins rewards program. Like if you fill out your Blevins punch card, you get a free Blevins at the end of your life or some shit. I don't know. It's like the Radio Shack battery program, but with Blevinses. You guys have seen a Blevins for just a couple of minutes now. Anybody want that punch card in their life? No, I didn't think so. I think grandma was just a slut with a particular brand is what it was. Just she found a type of broken personality that she could deal with, and she just got another one of those. That's not a bad idea. It's like, so there's my biological grandpa, Jim. Right now, he's somewhere in an old folks' home in Lawrence, Kansas. Mom said that he's been dating all of the women in the old folks' home. I don't know what these air quotes are about, but I haven't slept since my mom did this action. Like, what the fuck does this mean? Does this mean that Grandpa is slaying geriatric pussy in the old folks' home? Air quotes are never gonna look the same for me. All right, from that silence, I think you guys are all horrified by air quotes now. That's fun. I'm sorry I gave you all nightmares for later. My grandpa's upset because he said that the Beastie Boys are ruining America. He thought they were black, by the way. I don't know how or why. I told him that they're not black, Grandpa. They're Jewish kids. He's like, see? Yeah. Tom, he was my cousin grandpa. That's a fun distinction. When I was a kid and we would be in like a Missouri Burger King, I would ask if we got a discount because he's also my cousin and my grandpa. I was a real smartass as a kid. Tom wasn't necessarily racist. I say not necessarily because he collected racist salt and pepper shakers. Is this a thing that anybody has ever heard of, by the way? I'm in the South. I figured a few of you, it's like, why the fuck are you getting racism involved with your spice rack? That's what I want to know. It's racist salt and pepper shakers. Tom would get really drunk on cheap Canadian Windsor whiskey, and when Grandma would go to bed, he would terrify all of us kids with stories about how he was abducted by aliens. If he was alive today, that would be the #1 podcast of all time. But as an 8-year-old, it's fucking terrifying to listen to. I don't know if he was lying to us the entire time either. He might have just been bullshitting us with alien abduction stories, which honestly is just more badass. I respect that. I kind of like, I'm turning it into a game. It's this game where every lie that you can convince your kids of all the way to adulthood, it's worth a point. My mom is really good at this game. She called me up the other day and she said, "Hey, guess what? Your dad's not really your dad, and you're not really a Mexican. 2 points, bitch." That's no fun to find out that I'm not Mexican. Did you guys think I was Mexican when I came up here? Too much. Mexicans don't come in a ginger-bearded white guy, dude. Like, that's just not. But my mom told me I was Mexican when every family reunion, I was the only one getting sunburns every year. Mom pulled the old white trash okey doke is what happened. That's when you get knocked up in high school and then you trick a Mexican guy into raising the baby. That's what that is. You could get away with that shit in the 80s, but then Maury Povich came along and fucked it up for everybody. So that's... Yeah, Mexicans don't come in a ginger-bearded white dude, okay? The only place where a Mexican comes in a ginger-bearded white dude is prison. That was a cum joke, and it worked on 2 levels. Did you see that? That was a depth charge. I planted it out there. You all got it at the same time. That's fantastic. I'm proud of all of you. So where was I? My grandpa was also my cousin. What do you do with that? You know? It's like, I was just a confused kid with 2 grandpas. That's what that was, and a lot of confusion. Just 2 grandpas and a lot of confusion, and they weren't even gay. So I didn't get to learn about wine or fancy shit. Just Canadian Windsor and natural light. That's these 2 fucks. That's all they left me with. That's my legacy. I don't know. What else? I think I'm probably about, I don't know how long I'm good.
1 more if you got it.
Okay, I can keep going, I guess. That's good, because, you know, I'm a father, and my kids are at home right now. But the love of strangers is more important to me. So that's why I'm here. This is fantastic. I'm getting validation in a fucking sushi restaurant right now. You can't pay for this shit, you know? I don't know. I got a vasectomy a while back, you guys. That's nice. Listen to that. Applause for my vasectomy. They're like, we've seen you do comedy for a few minutes, and yeah, you should cut your balls and not allow that to spread any further. That's for sure. My wife got a hysterectomy. Did you hear that? Did you hear the silence? That silence is the sound of misogyny, by the way. Just so you guys are aware, that's what that was. Nobody gives a fuck about my wife's hysterectomy. Now, I'm firing consequence-free loads into an empty box. You know, sex with my wife has become like a Buddhist parable about nothingness all of a sudden, you know? If I come in my wife in the woods and no one was there to hear it, did it even fucking happen, you know? We don't cuddle after sex anymore, by the way. We're too old for that. Yeah. We check each other for problematic moles. Because I might not be Mexican, but my back looks like a flour tortilla, you guys. That's... Sorry, that was kind of gross. Yeah, I think that's probably about it for me. You guys have been a really awesome audience. Give it up for yourselves for coming out. And give it up for Monty one more time. I've been Matthew Blevins. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Matthew, everybody. Awesome. Hey, Matthew, before you sit down, there's a marker over there. I want you to go sign the poster board by the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's right in the middle. We're going to have all the comics sign the poster board. I don't know. We might turn famous, and that's going to be our poster board right there. It's in the middle. There you go. All right. It is dark in all. All right. He was talking about old folks, man. I got a good story. Everybody sitting down. I met this woman that she's 60, 70 years old now, but when she was in her 40s, she did porn. She did granny porn when she was in her 40s. And the thing about it is, she's living in an assisted living home, and so I'm a computer repair tech, so I go over to fix her computer all the time. And she loves talking about her life back then. I hear the porn stories from this old woman all the time. And she's been on my podcast, and I've gotten so many hits, so many views from this old lady talking about porn. It's hilarious. So if you gotta look up Jenny Lewis, that girl is throwing it down. And she still has fans. They contact me all the time. Hey, you still talk to her? Oh, yeah, I see her. Anyway, I don't know why I want to bring up that story. If y'all want to look up some old lady having porn and having sex, y'all got to look that up. I don't know. All right. I don't know why I thought about that when he was telling his story, but I'm like, oh, I got some stories for you. Now I want to look up some old ass porn. I got you. It's hilarious. You can't look her in the eye. I can't look at you right now, lady. I've seen you go down. All right, sorry. You got to shake it off.
Shoot it off.
It comes back, though. Every time I shake it off, it comes back. All right, y'all ready for another comedian? Say hell yeah. Yeah. All right, put your hands together for my man Dave. Come on here, Dave. Yeah, there you go.
So many Daves, I didn't know if I was the one. Give it up for your host. Let him hear it, everybody. I just moved to Nashville because my wife's had a baby. My wife had a baby, and thank you very much for that. We had a baby on purpose. Give it up for me. We did it on purpose. That's a big... I spent 18 years trying not to knock somebody up, and finally here we are. We made it. I knew I loved my wife when I found out what she had me saved as in her phone book. I called her phone, it was face up, it said Dave Comedian, but the comedian was in quotation marks. So here we are. We have a lot of casual sex. When you're married, casual sex means neither participant wants to get on top. Thank you. For one person who has casual sex. You got that too, yeah? You just look at your wife like this, like you want to fuck, you know? And then if she says yes, you just waddle over to her and move all the weighted blankets out of the way. It's fun, guys. We have weighted blankets in our country because we don't have health insurance. That's where we're at. Weighted blankets are for anxiety, right? They come in 15 to 30 pounds, depending on if your uncle touched you growing up. There's a 30-pounder right there, okay. I got stuck under my weighted blankets with my toe hanging out. I looked like Wicked Witch of the East, just a numb toe, shriveled up, ready to go. It's happening with me, yeah. It's good to be here. Our baby's 11 weeks old now, so I'm just exhausted right now. That's it. Thank you for the one guy who understands my struggles. It's good to be out of the house. Please don't let me go home. I just don't know how I'm going to explain to my son I make YouTube videos for a living. I don't know you know what I mean? My generation wanted to be astronauts, and this is as far as I got. Couldn't get my acting career off the ground. That's as far as the level of astronaut I got to the floor. Very good. Yeah, I don't know. We don't fuck anymore. We have sex, we just don't fuck. It's because I got a memory foam mattress and I don't know how to fuck on a memory foam, I'll tell you that. I can tell you guys aren't really digging my banging jokes, but I'm going for it. Guys, I learned how to fuck on spring technology, okay? That's how I learned how to bang, by pushing the body back into me, like the white guy on the basketball team. That's how just a bunch of pushing and passing. That's how I learned how to fuck. You can't do that on memory foam. That's like doing push-ups on quicksand, you know what I mean? You're like, you ready to fuck? Oh! You know? I tried to throw my lady on the bed in a fit of passion. She stuck into it like a Looney Tune character. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of anger in our country. We're like in a civil war, right? Left, right, everyone hates each other. And, we found aliens this year, and that didn't bring us all together. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I kind of figured the one thing we can all agree upon, we can all find the same group to hate: boomers. I think if we just come together and hate those rich son of a bitches, then we'll be okay. If you're not laughing at it, it's because you're probably waiting for your parents to die because you want their inheritance. That's probably what you're waiting for, right? Because our parents are worth 10 times as much money as the younger generations. They are. My dad made his wealth as a floor manager at Sears. What the fuck? They're like, this younger generation doesn't want to work. I'm exhausted from learning TikTok dances, okay? I didn't need to go serve in Vietnam. I busted my knee trying to hit the whoa, okay? Tough world out there. Yeah, boomers. I get bad boomer advice from my dad. I needed to get a job, and he's like, he tried to give me advice on how to get a job. He was like, you need to go into the interview with strong eye contact and a firm handshake. That's what he told me. I was like, it's 2024. I'm not making eye contact with anybody, all right? I'm a white guy. I'm gonna get the job and I'm gonna be sent straight to HR. I'm not a firm handshake. I'm gonna step into that interview and do a soft curtsy. That's what I'm gonna do. Just to get partial health care at a Starbucks and a Target. You know what I mean? Which is the Topher Ducken of capitalism, by the way. Just trying to get partial health care at a Starbucks and a Target. That's all I want. Yeah, he's always like, don't take no for an answer. Consent, Dad. We need that. He called me up because he couldn't get his router to work. They have no skills in today's world. He's like, I can't get the router to work. I said, did you make eye contact? He goes, I tried that. And I was like, well, did you give it a firm handshake? You need to really pull it up by its bootstraps, Dad. That's what you need to do. Just don't take no for an answer. And then I hung up on him. That's what I told him. It's my dad. He would be in QAnon if he could remember the password to his Facebook account. He would. That's the one thing keeping him from sharing any big conspiracies is he can't access his platform. And my friends are like, well, you got to correct him on all these conspiracies. I'm like, he's not going to share any conspiracies unless you make eye contact with him at a gas station. Like, that's the only... As long as you don't look at Luke on Pump 7, you're good. You're not worried about it. He shares all of his conspiracies the way all boomer men do, just by leaning over a car together. Have you ever seen these guys? If you see 7 white dudes with white hair leaning over a car like this, just run in the other direction. They're always homophobic, but standing in the gayest way possible. They're always like, they're just like straddling some old car like, boy, these kids these days are so gay, aren't they? Blowing each other. Love my dad, he's good. He's I can tell he's homophobic by the way he hugs me. When I go home to visit him, he'll hug me, but he'll pat me on the back and not bend his fingers. That's the closest he can get to love, you know? He pats me the same way. Have you ever had a fireman teach you in class if a doorknob's warm, how to tap it? You know, like if it's warm and there's steam coming out, there's gay guys fucking next door. That's how we learned it in Rhode Island. That's the deal. What's going on? I don't know what I came here to work on. I think my kid's in the car. I have to go. I got dog mode on. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Oh, jeez. What the fuck? What's going on with me? Boomer advice. Fuck, man, they're the worst. And you know what I found out? Did you guys know this? That anyone born in the boomer... And by the way, I don't hate all boomers, just the ones born from 1946 to 65. That's the only... That's all of them. Yeah, you got them out there. Did you hear this? This might help you out for Thanksgiving, that boomers all suffer from lead poisoning. Did you guys know this? Did you? I know I'm really having a hard time winning you guys over. It'll be okay. They all were sniffing paint and, breathing in the fumes of the lead paint. They didn't get rid of the lead paint until the early 80s. It's a degenerative disease. So next time your dad calls you some weird racial names at Thanksgiving, it's not him, it's the lead head talking. That's it. We're all going to be okay. Yeah. They always talk about the American dream, right? Not today. My American dream is if my neighbor shuts off her OnlyFans content before midnight. That's my... Trying to go to bed and all I hear is... Oh, calm down, sir, American dream. Yeah, like I said, I make YouTube videos. That's the best I could do with my business degree. That was it. And I know my mom doesn't approve of my job because she'll tell her friends I'm a video engineer at Google. Like, that's what... She really spruces that up. I should probably go. Am I out of time?
Yep.
All right, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.
Keep it going. Let me hear it. That was awesome. Hey. I had an abusive father. Yeah, he used to beat my ass all the time. I was a bad kid. It wasn't his fault. I was a bad kid. I'll come home with a bad report card, and my mom said, well, you wouldn't wait till your father gets home. He's going to beat your ass. And then she would put on a mustache. I didn't have no father. All right, y'all ready for another comedian? Say hell yeah. Put your hands together. My man Brooke. Come on up here, Brooke. Let him hear.
Oh, yeah, I'm not good at handshakes. I got notes and shit. I gotta have to share because I suck.
How y'all doing? I can't remember my shit, so I gotta have a chair up here with notes on it because I suck at things. We doing all right tonight?
Yeah.
Having a fun time in Nashville? Y'all seen the debate on the internet where they've been talking about if a woman was gonna get stuck in the woods with a man or a bear, and they all say they'd rather get stuck with a bear? I kind of get it though. I feel bad for those fucking losers, those men. Because look at me. Ask a gay man. I'm a bear. Hell, so most of y'all. Look over there. Bears everywhere in this motherfucker. James Riccieri and Monty. Oh shit. Anybody in here from a small town? We got any small town people in here? Y'all all from Nashville, small towns. Alright, I'm from a small town, y'all. Much smaller town than this. So small, in fact, y'all, that on the way into town we had a sign with everything we ever accomplished. All 3 things. Just 3 things. It was a 1998 and 1999 boys state Tennessee championship basketball team. We were the home place of Lester Flatt. Well, not really the home place. He's buried there. He was born in another town, but we buried him there, and he played at the Grand Ole Opry, and we were the home place of the 2003 Miss Teen USA. Runner-up. She didn't win. Her daddy was the mayor or something. It's like what we're saying, y'all, is come to our town if you love basketball and bluegrass music. Stick around for our disappointed teenage daughters. Oh shit, any of y'all go to the dollar store? I know these are big city people in here. I go to the dollar store a lot, y'all, because I'm from a small ass town. But it's not even that I like to shop there so much. I just like the people watching more than anything. During COVID, y'all, I was at the dollar store, and it was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. But I've heard some funny shit said at the dollar store too. Like I went in there one day, and like I heard a lady say, "You know, I was doing so great until my daddy got me back on OxyContin." Like, and she was an employee. Like, you will hear some shit at the dollar store, but this lady, like, and it was during COVID, and like, you know, there's the stickers on the floor, so I was being a good boy and standing 6 feet away from her and wearing my sock on my face with the pesticides that Bill Lee got me, and because viruses can't go 6 feet, and they can't go around plastic things, you know, like, and the sock was protecting me, but I was looking at this lady up in front of me, and I was kind of jealous because she's braver than me, and I could tell because she was just raw dog in the air. She just straight breathing in everything, not even worried about COVID at all. And I could hear her talking to the guy at the register though, and it's the funniest shit. She's just up there and she said, "You know, ain't nobody at my house gotten sick this whole time during COVID. Nobody got sick at all. Ain't nobody gotten the flu, nobody got COVID, nobody's even gotten a cold. And you know how I did it? Every night, all I did was before everybody went into bed, I'd rub essential oils on their feet. I rubbed essential oils on their feet. Nobody's gotten sick this whole time." I'm trying not to laugh, y'all. I got the sock over my face so it's helping so you can't see. And I'm thinking the person at the register probably laughing too, but I'm not sure yet. And I came to the dollar store, y'all, just to buy a box of salt. That's all I was there for, just a box of kosher salt. Wait till the lady got out of earshot though, and I walked up next and I set my box of salt down. I looked at the guy at the register and said, "You know, my house ain't nobody gotten sick either. And all I did is I've been taking this salt and I put circles around our beds at night." I cured COVID with witchcraft, y'all. Whole thing. I was at the dollar store the other day, y'all, saw a dog locked in a hot car. It's terrible. You know, they can die really, really quickly. It only takes like 10, 15 minutes. I think I did the right thing, though. I called 911, called the police. Luckily, they was just in the next parking lot. It would take them no time to get there. And they were able to do the right thing, I think. They were able to shoot that dog. Hey, dollar store is a small store. They like that lady could have made it out at any time. But you know, cops like shooting dogs more than anything other than handicapped people. Sorry, that joke's fucking awful. School shooting season's about to start back up. we're in the lull right now. You know, it's in the middle of the summer, so nobody's there for it. They've been talking about how we were going to solve that shit, though. I don't know if y'all saw that, but they said that they're going to arm the teachers. They're going to give the teachers guns. And did you guys go to school? Yeah. How many of your fucking teachers would you trust with a gun?
None.
None? Really? Not a one, right? I thought about it. I thought real hard. And I came up with 2 at my whole school. I was like, maybe they wouldn't have fucking shot a kid. I think I came up with a better idea, though, y'all. I think y'all agree with me. I don't think we should arm the teachers. I think we should arm the students.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, see, the students are not a bad idea. Hear me out on this. I don't think we should arm all of them. Right, because that's a bad idea. But now we got the gifted class. They're supposed to be in like the 99th percentile of intelligence. You mean tell me we can't teach them to handle a gun? And we got the FFA. Those fucking rednecks have had guns since they were 6 years old.
Yep.
You mean they can't bring them to school? And we've got the ROTC.
Used to.
Yeah, no shit. They used to have them in the back of their fucking truck. Yeah, all the fucking time. And then we got the ROTC. You mean we're going to give them kids a gun next year?
Right.
And send them to fucking Afghanistan? but we can't have them this year protecting their school? That's crazy. Like, just think about it for just a second. Who would you rather have protecting you? An alcoholic, shaky-handed English teacher? Or a motivated student that cares about you, that loves you, that you're his friend, right? It's crazy. I mean, before we arm the teachers, seriously, we ought to just have the robotics class build fucking RoboCop. It's a better idea. And I hate school shooting shit. For the worst part for me, man, and I don't know how many of y'all like this, but I love video games. Yeah. So, like, every time they have that shit happen, they blame video games. They blame my favorite thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because if video games cause shit like that to happen in reality, wouldn't they cause other shit to happen in reality? Like, if video games cause violence, does that mean that Cut the Rope 2 caused the Jeffrey Epstein suicide? And if video games cause violence, does that mean that Madden 2004 caused dogfighting? Yep. That's Michael Vick's year, if y'all don't remember. If video games cause violence, does that mean that 9/11 was caused by Angry Birds? And before one of y'all tell me, and you're like, listen, bro, that's a crazy conspiracy theory, because 9/11 happened after Angry Birds came out after 9/11 happened. I know, and furthermore, there's absolutely no way that red birds could melt steel beams. No. You gotta have the bomb birds for that. Yeah, it's a whole conspiracy. Oh shit. Y'all got any kids? We got any people with kids in here? No, you got kids. My son started driving the other day, y'all, made me a hypocrite. Seriously. Because I say all this shit about video games causing things in reality, and then he goes out, drives a car for like the second or third time, hits a fucking turtle and spins out. And now I can't let him play Mario Kart anymore. Turned me into a fucking hypocrite. Oh shit. Got a couple more. Y'all been following the whole thing with Roe versus Wade? It's crazy, right? They keep trying to like change all the laws and everything. I used to be super pro-choice. I did. I saw something the other day that changed my mind a little bit though. They said that when they abort a baby, it's just the same as boiling a lobster alive. And that is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Because there is no reason you should ever boil a baby. Baby's already perfectly tender. It just needs a light sear on either side and it is ready to eat. And people come up at the show all the time and they're like, bro, what's the best wine to pair with baby? They ask all the time. And I tell them, you know, I like a dark red. Cabernet's really good. And I'll tell you the worst wine though, very worst wine is when you first start to fillet that baby. Hey, don't fucking judge me. I told you right at the beginning of the show, I'm a motherfucking bear. I eat babies. Thank you guys very much. Let's welcome Monty back up here.
Eating babies. I know some girls who saw a couple of kids, but I don't know about babies. I'm sorry. I know some twisted friends, that's all I'm saying. All comedians are just little, man. You ever notice that? Yeah. All right, I'm glad y'all are staying. This is crazy. Long-time friends, like, man, okay, here we go. Yeah, eating babies. I can't stop thinking about it, dude. All right. It's just the shit that we come up with. All right, so y'all want to hear another comedian? Wait, first timer. Y'all ready for a first timer? Put your hands together. Yes. Nobody. Oh, y'all are some evil bastards. Y'all, come on, he's trying to support his dream. No, he's not. All right, fuck this. This is crazy. I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Yeah, I've been knowing this guy for a long time, and I open up for him every Sunday, so now he's gonna open up for me. How about that? Yay! Put your hands together for my man Mike. Come on up here, man. Let him hear it.
Thanks, Monty. Give it up for Monty. What a guy, huh? I have like 5 black friends. And I'm thinking of adding Monty so I can have an even number. I'm working on my whiteness. I'm trying to, better myself. Is this boomy? Boom. Ooh, a little low end off of that. Monty opens up for my band on Sundays. We're called the Spasmatics. Yay. So it's half music and it's just kind of comedy.
Yeah.
We're just tearing people up. So thanks for having me out, man. We have actually some mutual friends that own a vintage store where they sell clothing. When I was a kid, we called it thrift stores, and people were just trying to get rid of shit. So you get a t-shirt for like 39 cents. The vintage store, you can get yourself a Journey t-shirt or a Janet Jackson t-shirt for $300. So that's a good business plan. They're making money off old and dead people shit. And you know, there's some stories about that stuff. Like, there's an old lady's dress from like the 50s and 60s. It was like her favorite dress. And now like some famous country star or some pop star is like wearing it in front of 20,000 people. That's a good ending for a dress. And then there's this brown jacket that belonged to this guy in Donaldson, Tennessee, on the other side of town. His name was Chuck. And Chuck grew up in Nashville, and he left high school, joined the Army, went to war, came home, married his sweetheart, always mowed his grass, went to church every Sunday, was a good neighbor. And he wore that fucking brown jacket everywhere. You saw him around town, he was wearing that brown jacket. And Chuck died, and his fucking grandkids got rid of all his shit. And that brown jacket ended up in that vintage store. And somebody bought it, and they took it home. And so now when Chuck's looking down from heaven, and he's looking for that brown jacket, it's some guy with a big, crazy mustache, and he's fucking his boyfriend. He's fucking him hard. And he's like, Billy, leave the jacket on. And Chuck's like, no, take my fucking jacket off, man! No, leave it on, Billy. Leave it on. He's just fucking with him. That's a true story, by the way. It is. The guy had a fucking brown jacket. Somebody's fucking him. It's funny because the guy was conservative and never mind. It's fine. Let's see. I got a few things here. I like watching like the History Channel and like National Geographic, and I like when they find like old civilizations where they find like tombs of people from like thousands of years ago. Shit fucking fascinates me. And I was thinking the other day, my wife left the house, so I got high, and so I was thinking, usually can't do that when she's home, thinking and getting high. And I was thinking, what if like 1,000 years from now, they found a tomb of one of our celebrities, like a dead one, like Michael Jackson. And so there's the archaeologist, and he's got his buddy with him, his little student, and they go in there, and they go in the tomb. And there's Home Alone posters on the walls, a stuffed chimp on the side, a couple of jackets on the floor with too many zippers. When they get to the sarcophagus, and they open it up, he's like, oh, what do you see, doctor? Well, it appears to be a male. He's dressed in some kind of military garb. Must have been a general or something. I think he's seen some action, like he was in a war or something. How can you tell? Well, he's missing a nose and a glove. It's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. And then there's some writing down here. What does it say? Well, I think it says it was either he was a kind man who loved children, or the kind of man who... Timmy, step away from the sarcophagus. Michael Jackson. So I heard a couple kids, or a couple people here have kids. I have 2 kids, and I was a professional musician for a long time. I was on the road for years. When my second was born, I was like a week after she was born, I was in Japan. So I wasn't around a lot for these kids, and now I am. And but they're feral. They're fucking crazy. They're like 2 squirrels on acid. They just tear up the house. So I was thinking, they're so crazy, I'm not opposed to putting them in cages. And in fact, I know they make cages big enough for kids because I've seen it on the news, you know? And I play down in Texas all the time, and I'm like, I can just go down there and get a couple of those cages. They're not even using them. They're letting people walk right through, and which is fine. I don't want any kids in cages except my own. And, I can bring them back, and that way, when my wife leaves the house and she says, now look, motherfucker, I want this house to look exactly like it does when I get back. I just put those kids in those cages. You just shove a couple granola bars in there, put the TV on, they'll be fine. But I don't get in trouble. I do. I love my kids, though. We decided to homeschool, and I thought, oh, we'll be kind of progressive and give them a head start in the world, and we could teach them all this shit. And that was a terrible idea, because now we're with each other 24/7, locked in the house 24/7. And I have another buddy who he actually plays with a bunch of rock stars. They tour during the summer, and it was about a year ago, I guess, maybe like September. I ran into him. I said, "Man, you're looking great. What's going on?" He's like, "Dude, the kids are back in school." I'm like, "Well, what's that like?" He's like, "We get up in the morning, we have mimosas for breakfast. Then we have fucking crazy sex till lunch. Then we have like 4 or 5 margaritas. And then we, sober up until they come home." I have to admit, I was a little jealous. I was a little fucking jealous. My kids are fucking running around the house, breaking shit, and he's like just getting drunk. I can't have 4 or 5 margaritas, because if my kid breaks an arm, I gotta take him to the fucking hospital. Have you ever tried to take a kid to the hospital plastered? They hate that shit. You will get a lady knocking on your door in a pantsuit in like a day. And so that's the life we have. It's fine. I mean, I love my kids. I love my wife. It's fine. And my kids are fucking hilarious after about 4 or 5 margaritas. And if I break my arm, I just make my wife drive. So, it's cool. I got this friend Dean, and he likes to date short girls. I mean, like short girls, like, I don't want to offend anybody. Little people. And I don't care, man. I mean, like, look, I'm a one people, one planet type of guy. I believe in love. When I first met my wife, I believed it. Like, I'm gonna marry this girl. I believe in love. I think it's a real thing. And like a couple weeks ago, I was doing this gig, and there was a young couple there, and the girl was in a wheelchair. It didn't matter. The guy could have been in a wheelchair. The fact was, they were in it to win it. Like, no matter what was gonna happen, they were together. They loved each other. They were gonna face all of life just together. And I thought that was beautiful. However, if that guy's last 3 girlfriends were in a wheelchair, that's not love, that's a fetish. And if my friend Dean, at Christmas time, dresses his girlfriend up like a fucking elf, or like a, I don't know, St. Patty's, he's dressed her up like a leprechaun, that's not love, that's a fetish. And you can take that to the bank. Thanks, everybody. Be good. This is my first time. Thanks. This was a lot of fun.
Give it up one more time, y'all. This is awesome. Everybody has a first time doing this somewhere, somehow. You never know. Thank you. I'm glad y'all showed up and had a good time. Yeah, a couple more comedians in the house, a couple more females in the house. Oh, he was talking about kids the whole time. I have a grandchild. Y'all know that? Put your hands together for grandkids out there. But here's what's funny about having a grandchild. Before she was born, my daughter came up to me and said, "Dad, help me name your grandchild." And here's where I know I've been a hoe all my life. Cause I can't be anything Amy, can't be bareback Brenda, can't be chlamydia Connie. I kept doing that all around. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna name this child.
Backseat Becky.
Just can't be backseat Becky, no. I went through the whole alphabet. I got to Zendaya, that's her name is Zendaya. So I'm like, well, heck, it was Z's. There you go.
Zendaya Glizzy.
You two shut up, y'all. All right, y'all ready for another comedian? Say hell yeah. Say hell yeah. Y'all shut up, now. I know it. I love it. We're gonna have a good time. Put your hands together for James Victor Cherry, everybody. Come on up here, James.
Hey, y'all, I'm not gonna make fun of Monty this time. Y'all saw his act, I don't have to follow. Give it up for his buddy that was his first time. That was better than Monty's 100th time. I like fucking with Monty. I didn't like him fucking with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's been dead for like 20 fucking years now. Y'all leave him alone. Fucking love Michael Jackson. Let that man rest in peace. Someone asked me, would you let your kid stay with Michael Jackson? Yes, because I had a daughter. She would have been the safest motherfucker on the planet. There's no way anything would have never ever landed in her vagina. She would have been safe. And I'll let her hang out with R. Kelly now because she's 21. She's way too old for him. Don't piss on my kid, guys. My name is James Victor Cherry, and I've got something important to talk about for you guys in here. Have you guys ever hooked up with a really toxic person that's just fucking amazing in bed, but everywhere else they're a fucking train wreck? I'm gonna give you guys some advice from my personal life. If they try to come back into your life and they've changed, run. A toxic woman that I used to mess with, her name in my phone is Throat Goat. If she called me right now, it'd pop up Throat Goat with a picture of her with her tongue out. And when she calls me and wants to hang out, and she's like, I want to hang out with you, you're a lot of fun and everything, but I just want to let you know that I don't give head anymore. I almost hung up on that bitch. I almost threw my phone in the toilet and flushed that motherfucker. I got an Android, so I can get another one for $300, but I can't get back the thought of hanging out with this crazy bitch without her mouth on my penis. And I tried to explain it to her. I'm like, why? Why not give up the craziness but keep the blowjobs? That's a better deal. I might marry the bitch then, but
You still in a pickle, but it's okay.
she was going to be in a pickle, but not anymore. That was the thing. I tried to explain it to her though, and you cannot use logic with toxic women, especially. I don't know about toxic men because I'm toxic and I don't give a fuck. So I tried to make a sports analogy with her to explain to her why she was wrong. I said, honey, you're in my phone as Throat Goat. That's number one. I'm not going to change your name because you changed your ways. I'm not going to do that. I'm like, who's your favorite basketball player of all time? Who's the best basketball player of all time? Michael Jordan. Okay. Say if you were around when he was playing and you went to a game. And every time he got into the game, he just passed the ball and never dunked it. Did not dunk the ball fucking once. Would you be happy that you went to that game? No. Dunk the ball on me, Michael. Dunk your lips on me, Throat Goat. It makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. And my boy been drinking a lot of margaritas, getting freaky with bitches over there. I like that margarita song. Y'all know that song? Yeah. Give me one margarita, I'm going to open my legs. Give me two margaritas, I'm going to give you some head. That's the most ignorant song ever. And then it goes on, give me 3 margaritas, I'm going to give you my puss. Give me 4, I'm going to put it in my tush. And I'm just like, no, it's a real fucking song. Look up the margarita song, it's terrible. But I'm like, this woman is hustling backwards. I'm a fat, lazy motherfucker. I'm buying you 2 margaritas, getting the Throat Goat, and I'm going home. I don't want to put it in your puss. I don't want any more kids. I'm good with that. Oh, fuck. I'm stupid. I told you I wasn't going to just come here and make fun of you this week. I was going to give y'all some new material, and I made that up while listening to him. And the Michael Jackson thing because I'm fucking brilliant. This is not my first time, ladies. And you guys are with Monty, so I know it's not your first time. Hey, bartender, can I get 2 margaritas? Oh, that's fucking great. 2 weeks ago, I was headlining in the Louisville Comedy Club. And I had my first heckler in a club ever. Because I did a joke about the Hot Tua girl. You know, y'all definitely know about her. The lady was like, huh. And some woman stood up in the middle of this sold out fucking crowd and yelled out, "You're not doing it right." And I said, "Bitch, I don't suck dick." I'm like, "Do you think I want to do that right? There might be some guy in the back corner eyeballing me and shit. I don't want him to think that I'm willing to hang out after the fucking show." And she was like, "Huh." I was like, "Huh, you don't do huh on it either. That sounds gross. I don't want your bad breath on my balls." I said, "You want to just come here and show me how it's done right now? Because you're fucking up the show. You might as well fucking end it good for me." That's why I wish I'd take my sets, because that shit would went viral.
Can I start recording now?
I'm sure you got enough videos of Monty. You don't want to.
I'm upset with Monty.
How do what?
I'm upset with Monty.
Yeah, he don't sleep with black women, I know.
Racist.
Monty's motto is, once you go white, it's dynamite! I wasn't going to make fun of Monty, but it's so fucking easy. Dude said he had 5 black friends and Monty was at 6. I'm like, "No, you still got 5. You still got 5. Trust me." Monty Hicks is disappointed more women than when Oprah Winfrey retired. Holy shit. And I got a buddy of mine that's in a polygamous relationship. He's got a wife and they have a live-in woman that lives with him and fucks them both. And I thought about that shit's not what I want. No, I do well enough to disappoint one woman at a time. I don't need 2 bitches mad at me. That's just true. I can disappoint you easily. It doesn't take very long. That's not the thing to say. I don't think. Don't ever tell me it don't take long. You're young. Don't ever tell me. How old are you? 18. Oh, okay. Oh, you better stay away from Monty's women. They've been looking for some fresh meat for a while. Monty's women will climb you like a jungle gym. Oh, that's your son, right, Brooke? Yeah. Hey, get it now, because you're going to end up with that same hairline by the time you're 30.
It's coming.
It's coming. Hopefully you don't have the same dot in the back of your head like that. I'm sure he's told you the story of how that happened, right?
No.
He said it happened at a concert. He got beat up at a Little Big Skit concert.
Oh my God.
You should have gotten your ass beat for going to the Little Big Skit concert. You did it all for the nookie, I think. I don't know the true story, but I would make up something less embarrassing if I was him. I'd tell someone I got hit by a spare dildo and my girlfriend got mad at me or something less fucking embarrassing. I think I'm about to call it off here because I think that's about enough. I'm fucking incredible as it is, so top that, guys. Good night. I'm James.
Oh, shut up, James. Give it up for James one more time, everybody. I've been knowing him for a long time. He's a good friend. He makes fun of me every time I get on stage when he gets on stage. Fuck that dude. I ain't that white. Damn. Alright, oh shit. Alright. Fuck James.
You're not my type, Monty.
He is fat and white. I don't know. Alright. Alright, I gotta put a shout out for I do a podcast every Thursday, so if anybody got a free Thursday, let me know. These girls are on it last Thursday.
How dare you? How dare you?
But we're not gonna talk about that right now. We're not gonna talk about the podcast that they were on. It was great.
He had us on a pause face.
He paused us. The whole thing.
The cord came loose.
Oh my ass.
And her head's down and I'm like this.
What a pose.
The whole
That was my best episode ever. What are you talking about?
It was not.
Oh my God. So anyway, as I was saying, I love disappointing women all over the place. Oh my God, we're gonna do it again.
Oh, we know.
And look, Ted's been on my podcast, so yeah, you know Ted. Ted's over there. All right, y'all ready for another comedian? Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh yeah. This guy I just met as he walked in today, so I'm like, I guess he's good. Hopefully, I hope so. No, I'm just kidding. Put your hands together for him. Nook, come on up here. I hope I got that name right. There you go.
All right. True story. I sent Monty one Facebook message and he put me up here. It took about as much effort to get a used box spring mattress as it took to get one here. That's what we got going on here. But no, thanks to Monty for putting me up here. Listen, guys, I've started to do comedy recently. I'm just getting up on the scene here. I don't want to be too cocky. I don't want to be too eager here. But I do think I can conclude one thing. I am Nashville's best Indian stand-up comic. That's right. Thank you. Sorry. I said best. I meant only Nashville's only Indian stand-up comic. Yeah, you can clap for that. Thank you. Only's nothing new to me. I grew up around mostly white people. If you couldn't tell, grew up in the suburbs of Austin, Texas. And one thing you learn growing up is you learn what the differences are between white people and between Indian people. I'll tell you one difference I learned. One difference I learned is white people, when they have messed up childhoods, it's because their parents got divorced a lot of the times. Indian people, when we have messed up childhoods, it's because our parents didn't get divorced and just like took it out on us. I was talking with a white friend recently and he was like, man, it's kind of sad to realize that like the people who made me no longer love each other. Like, it's a weird feeling. I was just like, yeah, buddy, the people who made me didn't love each other when they were making me. That was purely functional sex right there. That's what that was. All right, we'll do another one here. Folks, do we have any fans of crosswords in the audience here? We got crossword fans? We got one crossword fans. All right, that's what I can tell by looking at the audience here. I have a theory about crosswords. My theory is that people do crosswords the way they make love, right? Like me, for instance. I give up and ask for hints after about 10 seconds. It's like, excuse me, how do I go down? I need some help on that one. No, I'm kidding. That's not how I do crosswords. I really do crosswords the way I make love in that I do it exclusively by myself. Online at 2 a.m. Alright, do we have any fans of the band Nirvana in the audience here? Yeah, let's give it up for Nirvana. Yeah? Woo! Alright. Guys, is it too soon to talk about that album cover? Yeah. You know the one? You know the one, right? There's one with the naked baby on it, that one. Yeah. Listen, I was watching a documentary the other day about the making of this album, and apparently that album cover came from a broader photo shoot, and the band also got underwater. They had their photo taken. But they had their shorts on, and it just makes you wonder how that conversation went, right? Like, did Kurt Cobain just sit the rest of the band down, like, guys, listen, I got this idea for an album cover photo shoot. You guys, me, baby. Underwater will be the theme. Maybe a little nudity. Dave Grohl is just like, listen, buddy, I know we're going for this whole edgy grunge thing, but like, I just don't want to have my junk out like that, you know? And then Kurt Cobain's like, oh no, don't worry, we'll be fully clothed. We'll do this one. I had a buddy tell me recently he decided to quit masturbating. Anyone else doing that? Woo! One person, and the rest of y'all are jacking off. There we go. That's my kind of audience. All right. My buddy told me he decided to quit masturbating. It's something he saw on Reddit. It's called the no FAP community, right? You've heard of this? Yeah. It's FAP meaning masturbate. FAP. I spell that, but it's not an acronym. It's an onomatopoeia. And he told me that. He was like, listen, I stopped masturbating. And I was like, wow, that's super interesting. We're on the same wavelength because I also stopped masturbating just a few hours ago, actually. About a few seconds after I started. He's like, no, listen, like, it's not like that, right? Like, I've been doing this for a few weeks now, like almost a month, and I've been starting to see some like benefits. I'm like finally able to talk to women now. It's like great. And I was like, interesting. Okay, let me be a good supportive friend. Let me see what I can do for you, right? So I thought, and I was like, you know, we were planning on going to a strip club this weekend. So let's. You didn't buy that for a second. You're like, this guy never been to a strip club. And you're right.
Let's go.
After this?
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So I said, let's cancel the strip club plans. Let's do something else. Let's go to an art museum. You believe I went to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And let's go to an art museum instead. Unfortunately, there was a Georgia O'Keeffe exhibit on, and his 1 month of nofap ended right there, and then it was super sad. All right, that's been my time. Thank you guys. Thank you, Monty.
Fap? No fap? That's what it sounds like when I ejaculate. Fap, 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 fap.
Oh.
It's more like this.
I get a good arch though.
Butterflies.
You should. All right, wait. Where did Kat go?
I can fat twice as high.
Oh, I got the next comedian. I want her to see the next comedian. All right.
I get it.
No, don't rush. Is she in trouble?
Now I'm gonna take
Oh my God. No. Look at you bent all over. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down.
I am ergonomically correct. What?
Turn around, Brooks, son.
He will start masturbating right now. Hold on, hey, Sean, I'm gonna skip, okay? Because
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Drew, come on up here. Put your hands together for Drew, everybody. Yeah.
One more time for host Monty. You guys, they're gone now, but we can talk about it. When he was telling about that podcast, he was talking about the sex video they were making. We all picked up on that, right? Right? Oh, okay. I bet you were. You were filming it. You're like, yeah. They're like, you don't need to have your pants off too. It's like, no, this is how I film, man. Get it. No, you say like, yeah, I dropped the cord and she would just pause while she was down like that. And then the weirdest one was like, and Ted's gonna be in the next one, and I'm like,
Okay.
check with Ted. I think. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm late. You guys don't care, but I was late because my choices were to be on time or go see the new Deadpool movie.
Woo!
It was so worth it. I'm so like how unprofessional, but also like, yeah, this is good. And this is like just the pre-sex get together for Monty. Here's what I know about this room. Anytime Monty starts a new show and I see women here, he's single again. Monty, comedy is the front to get the ladies. Dudes, we're helping his game just by being here. Or maybe you guys are part of the party and I'm not. Maybe you're in the next podcast episode, honestly.
Until they see his ass.
I don't know if, okay, so I need to start by saying, not to sound too cool for the 18-year-old, but I do run a Fast and Furious podcast. I know, pretty cool. And I just, while I was watching Deadpool, when I got out of the movie, I saw I had a text from a person, and they said, hey, so I have twins that are turning 2, and we're gonna have a themed Too Fast, Too Furious podcast, our party, and we wanted your advice on how to have a party. Like, and we don't want lame race car ideas. Like we want like Vin Diesel impersonator. I was like, well, let me stop you right there. He wasn't in the second movie. He was in all the other ones. I said, you shouldn't. And she was like, I picked the perfect guy for this question. I do get oddly defensive about Fast and Furious. I'll own it. Not too long ago. Have you seen the movies Fast and Furious? Dude, you're missing out. It's life changing. I get so defensive. Okay, you said no, it's not. You were the reason women don't get paid as much. All right, you were the reason that your gender took so long to be able to vote. That's so terrible. I think I'm going to hell for that. I kind of deserve it. I'll be honest. So, Anyway, I'll try to win you all back over with my Fast and Furious jokes. Have you seen Fast and Furious? Well, she's so ashamed. It's okay. It's the best movie franchise ever. What's your favorite one?
Have you seen the one from the 60s?
First one.
No, not yet, but I want to. First one? Okay, I like that. Classic. Were you in the movie? You look like you were the kind of person like leading the race, like dropping. You look like a drag race, like ready, set, go. I'm not wearing any clothing. Yes. Awesome. I love it. No, I get all the.
No clothing part.
I believe it 100%, and that's great. You're one of Monty's women. One of his gang.
Yes. He likes to pause us.
I know. We were already talking about your the podcast you guys are doing. That Ted's on next week.
We were like so cute too.
I bet you were. I bet you was adorable.
You missed the whole makeout session.
Oh, man.
No, I watched. I was live streaming.
He was fat.
We were both fans off. It was great.
Fat.
Yeah. I don't know where to go with that. I tried to go back to my regular jokes that I was planning, like.
Fast and Furious.
Fast, okay, yeah. I get oddly defensive. I get too passionate. Not too long ago, someone was like, I think they should have ended after 6, and without even thinking, I was like, I think you should have ended after 6. I don't know where it came from. This may be shocking. I ruined a date one time because of Fast and Furious. I know. The most shocking part about that sentence was when I was like, I've been on a date one time. So here's what happened. We were talking like you do on dates. Well, some of us do, not all of us. That's okay. I'm not judging. We were talking, and she was like, well, what's your favorite movie? And me being as smooth as I always am, I was like, I like Fast 5 because it's like the Avengers with cars. And that was me flirting. And me throwing out the old Drew Davis charm. And she got so angry at me. She was like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. She did. You would have loved her. Was it you? Were we on that date? Was that? Then she said, I could never watch such a stupid, unrealistic movie. And I was like, okay, what do you watch? This bitch. She was like, I watch romantic comedy. That was manlier than my voice when I tried to do that. She was like, I watch romantic comedies. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you going to tell me that romantic comedies are more realistic than Fast and Furious? Oh, no. No, they are not. Yes, ma'am. Now we're back to friends. Well, I'll do that second date with you. It's fine. Look, okay, I'll give it to you. In one of my movies, there's a point where The Rock punches a torpedo and redirects it and saves an entire city. A little unrealistic, okay?
You think?
Yeah, a little. I'll give it. But
It's the Rock.
have you seen his workout routine? It looks like he could punch a torpedo and redirect it, honestly. I messed that up one time. I said it looks like he'd punch a tornado, and no, it didn't mess anything up because I was talking about Fast and Furious. Like, that sounds like 11. That could work. So yeah, she was like, I like romantic comedies. Like, really? Like, you're gonna tell me that that's more realistic? There's a reason there's never a sequel to any romantic comedy. It's because every single romantic comedy sequel would end with your couples getting divorced, just like 80% of American marriages.
Yep.
Am I right, Cougars? I know. Monty, am I right? This is the crowd. You guys are proof. You guys are getting.
Yep.
I hope I didn't morally offend you on any. You look like someone who.
I'm thinking she left Fast and Furious.
Oh, are you okay? Like, do you want me to deal with whatever? I'll kick his ass. You tell me who it is. I'll take him out.
Oh, I'm Superwoman. I got this.
Oh, I love it. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna this is as far as I go with talking with women. That was really real life for me. It's like, well, she talks back, I'm done. I can't do that. Don't know what to say there.
The longest conversation.
That was it. I was doing pretty good. I was pretty confident for a bit, and then I was like, oh wait. Anyway.
What was Superman do at this point?
Yeah.
Fly away.
Yep, I was actually like he would knock you out with his ejaculate. That's what he would do. And I was like, that's gross. That's also me trying to flirt. I was like, yeah, I'll show you anyway.
That's me
I know. I was like, this is derailing. It's getting off the rails real quickly. I'm not a creepy person, okay? I'm not a creepy guy. I feel like that's just, I've just learned me well enough to say, I feel like I have to say it, which I know, like most creepy guys say.
Right.
But in my defense, my problem is oftentimes I say and do things before I really think about it, right? And it comes across the weirdest way possible. Not too long ago, I did a comedy show, similar vibe to this room, except full house, not a seat to be found. I was kind of saying next to the bar back there, and this lady comes over and she puts her drink next to mine, and she looks at me and she's like, "May I leave my drink here?" Hindsight, 18-year-old, what I should have said was like, "Absolutely, no problem." But I wanted her to feel safe in this super sketchy dive bar, so I looked her in the eyes and I'm like, "Yeah, I won't drug it." And she picked her drink up and went to a different. And y'all, I wish I could say that was the creepiest thing I've ever said to a woman. But I'll tell you the creepy, because you're wondering. You're like, you should be taking notes of what not to do. That's what you should be doing. No, so this is the creepiest thing I've ever said to a woman. Several years ago, I was doing stand-up comedy. We were at a comedy festival. She performed right before me, and she did absolutely fantastic. All right, so there's two things about her routine that will make my joke make sense, and here they are. Number one, she mentioned she's Italian, so am I. Okay. Number two, now this is kind of gross, but we've been through a lot together. I feel like this part's fine. Her entire routine was about incest. Okay. I know, but she was so hot, we were all kind of on board. We were all like,
damn.
I mean, we were kind of like, she was my sister, anyway. She did fine, she performed, she was great. Then I got up there and I performed and I absolutely killed. And so I'm thinking to myself, man, if I ever had a chance with this woman, tonight's the night, right? Because I just killed, I'm looking my best. I could have a conversation, I really could. So I went over there, and these were the words that left my mouth. I was like, "Hey, I'm Italian, so it's like we're family." Thank you. Did not get her number. I feel like sometimes we don't finish the stories. We move on to the next. No, did not work. I'll tell you guys two things to finish out. First of all, with my newfound fame of having 14 followers on my podcast, I was recently cast for a gym commercial, like a working out gym commercial. They looked at this and they were like, "We want you to be one of our gym guys." And I was like, "I don't think you know what gym guys are supposed to look like." And they said, "No, you'd be perfect for this role." And I started feeling good about myself. I was like, "Okay, cool." And it's a fitness apparel store. And the shirt I wear, it's mostly for women, but it's a male shirt. And it says "Gym Creep." So I get to be the gym creep in a commercial. And is it weird that I was like, I was born for this role. This is a typecast that I can do this. But yeah, we do have 14 followers on something. Someone. And our most recent follower on TikTok, I'm not making this up, you can look it up when you follow me at the Quarter Mile Podcast or at Games Comedy. The most recent follower, Lucifer Morningstar. Now, probably a screen name, right? Probably not the devil. However, would that not be a little cool? Like, does that make Satan seem a little bit less intimidating? Prince of Darkness, Lord of Lies, big Vin Diesel fans. Like, I would like that. I'm sorry, what? No, you're not. Okay, she's not following with Lucifer. Okay. No, but okay, so you don't know this about me, but I was a youth pastor for 15 years, right? So, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. I'll vouch for you guys in heaven, I guess. I don't know. But I was a progressive youth pastor, which means that I got in trouble frequently in the Christian community for saying things like, "We should listen to women's opinions," or "Gay people are loved by God too." These were things that people told me I was going to hell for. So like, it'd be kind of awkward. But what if I did go to hell? This is it. Life. We're all dead in this world. This is it. We're living hell right now. I'm so glad you're at this comedy show. If I went to hell, I like to think I'd meet Satan on the first day, maybe like hell orientation. He'd be like, "Welcome to hell. Can I be a guest on your podcast?" Thank you guys. I've been Drew. You've been fantastic. Let's bring back our amazing host, Monty Mitchell.
facade, trust me. It's all a facade. He gets pussy thrown at him, trust me on that. we only got 3 more followers than you do. Don't worry about the podcast. It'll grow.
Not if you don't know how.
Right. Yeah, I'll never let that go. Fuck this. This is a great show.
When am I going to be on your podcast?
No. Not never. All right, let's keep the show rolling. I'm tired of y'all. Come on up here, Sean. Put your hand together for Sean, the balloon guy.
How we doing in Punk Park? We doing all right? Okay, I'm so glad you came back.
I'm glad I came back.
Thank you. I was so afraid that you wouldn't come back because I'm afraid she said the 3 words that would upset any woman. Monty wants you. Could have happened.
That don't make me run away. So.
That doesn't make you run away. You're a braver woman than you just. There you go. Our Indian comic, I gotta say, I loved your set because I do a lot of. I'm a birthday party entertainer when I'm not doing this, and I love Indian parties. They're my favorite parties, not because they have great parties, and I like them not because of the Indian people. But because they're white friends they invite, they see that statue, Ganesh, you know, the elephant head and the person body, and they're like, look, Harold, they've assimilated into our culture. They're Alabama fans. There you go. It's not a clean show. You can say that. It's okay. But I brought some balloons. Should we do something cool with a balloon?
Yeah, we should.
All right. Do you need a balloon, ma'am?
Why not?
Why not? Here you go. A Kia balloon. Put it together yourself. There you go. Don't give me that. Hold on. We're going to do something for you real neat. Check this out. Check this. I can do it. Yes. Could you do me a favor? Hold on to that for me.
Where you gonna let it go and I'm gonna fly?
No. Ah! Oh, sorry. That was wrong. Gotta make that tie more convincing. That's what I need to do.
Yes.
I did bring some cool balloons. Can I give you something cool for doing that?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe? Let's see if this convinces you. This is the new balloon I've been working on. This little German Shepherd right here I've been working on. Do you like this?
Yes, I need a leash.
Check this out. Check this out. This is my imitation of Joe Biden's dog Commander. Ah! I'm sorry. That was wrong, too. So wrong. Thank you for the 3 people who paid attention to the news. Thank you for bringing her back. That was worth it right there. You're coming for me. You put up with Monty. That makes me scared. Okay.
No one comes for Monty.
No one comes from...
You're welcome, guys.
I'm trying some new stuff. Can I try some new stuff tonight? Yeah. Okay. Drew is probably, if Drew repelled you with his dating stories, I'm probably going to do worse right now. Because when I was your age, right here, this guy's age right here, and I was trying to date women, this is how bad I repulsed them. I was a birthday party clown. That's what I did right there for a living. When women see this, they think 2 things. Either they go, ah, it's it! Or they go, ah, you're not it. That's what they think. Do you know how hard it is to date women when you wear more makeup than them? And you're not a part of a national drag show? This was my dating life right here. I'd be going up to a bar and I'd be talking to women. Things would be going well. Then she'd go, what do you do for a living? And I'd be like, I'm a birthday party entertainer. I dress up as a clown. They'd be like, yeah, I'm sorry. I got to go see my friends. That's what would happen right there. And women who used to, I was interested in, that are now friends with me on Facebook. They're like Donald. They feel like Donald Trump. Yeah, they definitely dodged a bullet. Thank you, Drew, for liking that joke. The only person who liked that joke. Joke that I'm working on. Down to the right. That's what it is. And they respond just like Donald Trump. Gee, God saved me right there. That's what they did. They did date Maid.
May God bless them.
May God bless them. All right. I am married, believe it or not, and my wife said to me the other day, she said, I'm so glad you don't do that anymore because I really don't do clowns. I was like, honey, we have a 15-year-old, 14-year-old, and 13-year-old. I beg to differ.
Too late for that.
Too late. Oh, what do I want to talk about next? I had to go to the, speaking of the dogs right there, I had to go to the pet store the other day. I had to go to PetSmart. And I saw something very interesting. They have tents for dogs right now. Did you guys know that? They do. Which made me think, I am so glad dogs can now protest on college campuses like everybody else. Some people think it was the rights causing that stuff. Some people think it's the left. I think it's REI. That's what I think. But I had to go to REI because it was getting close to 4th of July and I had to get some CBD treats for my dog. Yes, because they get freaked out by the fireworks. Which makes me think, am I now my doggy's drug dealer?
Yes. Yes, you are.
I am way too white for that, if you haven't noticed that. I can just picture talking to my dog going, here you go, good baby girl, the first one's free, but the next one you're going to pay for, absolutely. Now when she rolls over, I'm not sure if she's jonesing or wanting a belly rub. I am not sure. Should we do some more balloons for you ladies? Would you like see some more balloons? Maybe. This is the balloon. I brought a bunch of balloons today. I forgot to start my timer. I have no idea. Monty's in the back. He doesn't care. Keep going. All right. I brought a bunch of balloons today. This is my favorite balloon right here. This balloon got me fired from a job right here. This little innocent kitty cat balloon right here. Now, would you like this, ma'am, right here? Because your friend got a balloon, you need a balloon. You have a cat? I got a question for you then. Would you like a boy cat or a girl cat?
Oh. Her cat's name is Cute.
Is this a long story? I only have 5 minutes. It's a boy? You want a girl one?
I wanted a girl.
You wanted a girl one. Hold on, let me check then. Yeah, it's a girl. That joke got me fired from a Chick-fil-A, believe it or not. The worst part is that when I got fired, the guy who fired me said, it's my pleasure. That was the worst part right there. Give it up for her right there, if you would, please.
Give it up to Kitty.
I'm trying to think, I had some news jokes that I wanted to tell. I love telling jokes about the news. Anybody watch the debate the other day?
Yes.
That was like NASCAR, I feel like.
What?
Yeah, it's like NASCAR. You didn't care about who won or who did well. You were just drinking beer and watching the wrecks. That's what that was.
Fair enough.
I actually have a new shirt that I made over that. It says Balloon Guy 2024. He'll fix inflation. You don't believe me. It's actually true. I can show you the picture.
You had to wear it tonight.
I didn't wear it tonight. I wore this one. This shirt has my logo on it right here. It's the Balloon Guy.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yes, that's what that is. What did you think it was? That's my question.
A spider or something?
Spider could be. All right.
It's like a rainbow spider.
Just to let you know, when I'm 50.
Then I realize you're married. So.
There you go. I'm yeah, married people can't be cool. That's what she's saying right there. Just to let you know, when I'm going to be 55 in September. When you get to be 55 and you have your name embroidered on your shirt as a part of your job, you've made some horrible life choices.
I thought you did.
That's right. Either that or on your show, on one of Monty's shows, you've made some horrible life choices. One of the two.
You don't win.
I got time one more. He's getting ready to come on the stage right here. I love this joke right here. Ron DeSantis has been in the news lately. Have you seen that? He's been shipping all the migrants everywhere, but he doesn't ship them to Nashville. Because if he ships us a bus full of migrants, we ship them a party bus full of bachelorettes. They think a train is coming. It's just all those girls going, woo, woo, yeah, woo! Hey. 2 words for you. Uber, okay? They are passing those margaritas out to you, aren't they? There you go. My name is Sean the Balloon Guy. Give it up for Monty if he would, please.
Give it up for Sean the Balloon Guy. Alright, oh shit, this is hilarious. Y'all my best audience ever, I swear to God, this is crazy. It's all because of him. No, I'm just kidding.
And his dog.
Yeah. Can I bring that on my podcast? Freeze. Alright, oh Lord. Alright, y'all ready for another comedian? Say hell yeah. Come on up here. That dude. Carl got it. Yay!
This is a weird part of the show. We had John Wayne Gacy immediately followed by Jeffrey Dahmer. So you guys are probably terrified at this point. They were both serial killers for you. Oh man, it's been going on for a while though. Thanks for sticking it out. Man. I do like I like when people hang around like late into a show. You know, it means you're good folk. You know how to commit to something. I have no problem doing hard drugs with any of you. So I know you're in for the long haul, you know? It's like when you drop acid at 7 p.m. and you're like, I'll be fine, and then at 3 a.m. you're like, oh, this is weird and I want to go to bed. That's where we are right now. That's fine. I found out recently, I like learning stuff, so I learned recently that pets can be affected by their owner's mood. Like your mood can actually have like an effect on how your pets are feeling. I found this out when my emotional support dog killed himself. He overdosed on chocolate, actually.
Let me pop his head.
R.I.P. Well, now I'm sad again. I like doing comedy a lot. It's been a part of my life since I was a kid. When I was a kid, I used to get really bad sleep paralysis. So in order to help me fall asleep, I would listen to cassette tapes of my favorite comedian, Bill Cosby. And so I'm not saying I know exactly what those ladies went through, but I can't empathize, you know? Like, I do know what it feels like to have Bill Cosby's voice be the last thing you hear right before you fall asleep. and wake up paralyzed in the middle of a nightmare. So I'm on their side. I found out in therapy that I'm white trash. That was I wanted to learn some other things about myself, but that was it. My therapist asked me, "What's your best memory that you had with your dad?" And I immediately responded, "Monster Jam 2002." That was it. It's the first time I had seen 2 things in my life. One was Gravedigger just fucking shredded on the freestyle, and 2 was my dad cry for the first time. And at the time I thought it was because it was like this deep personal like connection that we were having from this shared experience. Later I found out it was because the trailer that they brought out for the monster trucks to drive through was nicer than the one that we were living in. Alright. This place is cool. This looks like the kind of place my dad would like try to guess what kind of Chinese the server was. It's at a restaurant one time, he was doing that. I was like, "Dad, you're eating bulgogi." Like, probably could guess. That's a Korean dish, folks. I don't know. I do like, I don't know. You guys ever been to like a hibachi restaurant and like it's really fun for like the first 5 minutes, and then it just gets real sad. Because after the first 5 minutes of a hibachi restaurant is just watching a migrant worker do his job. Like that's it. It's just some Guatemalan guy speaking in a Japanese accent.
Cursing us out.
Tossing around like 14 pounds of chicken. Still a good time though. Hold on, let me find these. I came out here mostly because I wanted to share some of my white trash conspiracy theories. Mostly because my wife's sick of hearing about them. We were at home, and she was just like, if I have to hear one more time about you think George Bush had Dale Earnhardt killed, we're getting a divorce. Seriously though, like, Dale Earnhardt died like a month into the Bush presidency. And we all know how many NASCAR fans fought in the Middle East. I think they were just getting ready. You know, they're just like, Al-Qaeda cut Dale's brake lines, you know? They weren't fighting for oil, they were doing it for Dale. That's what I think. All right. We don't have to agree on that. That's fine. What else? I'll go right into another one. Listen, I don't trust the government, you know? I know I might seem like one of those guys that would sneak onto Area 51 to try to fuck the aliens, but mostly I just don't think I can trust a government that spends billions of taxpayer dollars every single year to like build bases all around the world just to keep us, the American people, from knowing what alien pussy feels like. It's probably great. All right, here we go. Next one. I'm pretty sure like the reason why Chick-fil-A was so against abortion was because they wanted to like shut down all the clinics, so that way if you do have an unwanted pregnancy and you can't do anything to take care of it, you just go to Chick-fil-A and buy like 4 or 5 of those chicken sandwiches, and that'll probably give you a miscarriage. All right, I don't remember what this one was about. I can't. I don't know if you guys have any ideas. All right, I'm just gonna put this right here, and if you guys can keep that, it's a souvenir.
Oh.
That got weird. I don't know. What do we got? We got notes. This is I had a pretty bad traumatic brain injury a few years ago. Thanks, Obama. All right, where do we go? We did Bill Cosby, right? White trash conspiracy theories. Oh, here we go. Speaking of traumatic brain injuries, listen, guys. Personally, I think PTSD makes fireworks more fun. You know, it's like what better way, you know, to celebrate than to just like trigger my fight or flight response. That's a good time. And like really though, like it's it's a favor to the people that fought for our country, you know, because it's like every year on our country's birthday we let them see the faces of their dead friends again. So it's too late. Too late to change that. I don't know. Hold on 1 second. I gotta check something real quick. Hey Siri, what's the fucking point? You guys ever do that one? You guys believe in anything? I used to believe in God when I was a kid. I also used to believe in adults. And then I got older and realized both of those things probably don't exist, you know? It's like I don't think anyone actually has a plan, you know? Like, I think there might be a God, but if there is, he probably lied on his resume. If, you know, he's just up there chain smoking cigarettes. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Cobra came down, they said I need to make a universe in 6 days. That's not easy. That's not enough time, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like all the time people are just like, oh, what about the Holocaust, you know? Your guy's just like, I don't know, you make a universe, yours doesn't have genocide. Where are you at? I had a friend, all right, that's it. No, a friend of mine went to the hospital recently because I found a lump on his balls, and it wasn't anything sexual. We were just helping each other out. I didn't have to use my tongue, but like, you know, You want to be thorough. So he goes to the hospital. He comes back later. He says everything's fine. And then he tells me that at the hospital they had a dog come out. I don't know if you guys know about this. There's hospitals that have dogs that are trained to sniff for cancer.
What the?
Yeah. And I was like, you should probably get a second opinion. You know, like a human being with a medical degree. Somebody out there, not this Scooby-Doo bullshit they're trying to pull over on us. When did hospitals start using Cajun folk medicine? Just some guy named Boudreaux walking out like, get over here, that blue smell your lungs. He gonna tell you what's wrong with you. That's benign. You're gonna be fine. I got married really young. Monogamy is great. It's awesome. Big fan, you know.
I don't believe it.
No. Like, monogamy is like the we have food at home of like sexual preferences, you know? It's like, yeah, I know I got pussy at home, but I'm in the mood for Chinese. Maybe a little Mexican. You know, then you find out your wife's been sneaking soul food on the side. It's like, in a way. I don't know. I'll finish off with one more. I personally don't think sexuality is a choice. I know this from experience. Hold on. Mostly because if it was a choice, I'd probably be a foot guy. I think that's what I'd be into if I could choose, you know? I'm trying to see tits and asses like an idiot. There's feet everywhere. Like, you don't have to try hard to see what turns you on if you're a foot guy. They're all over the place. You know?
That only happens in OnlyFans.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna rip off this. This confuses me, right? Because all the time I hear like economists talk about supply and demand. There's a huge supply of feet everywhere. The demand shouldn't be that high, but motherfuckers are paying $500 to see feet. Alright. like I know the feet out in public aren't covered in jizz, but still. I don't know. It's a fetish, yeah. I don't know. If I was a foot guy, I'd just get a job at TSA, you know? Just standing out there at the security checkpoint. Take them off, ladies. You love your country, don't you? Come on. All right, have a good night, bud.
Oh, give it up for Carl, everybody. Oh, my God. Quick finish. All right, here we go. Y'all ready for the headliner?
Yeah.
Put your hands together for Joshua Black. He headlines at Zanny's all the time. He's always popular with everybody everywhere. He all right.
How we doing?
Hey.
It's a long ass goddamn show, I ain't gonna lie to you. But we here, we still breathing. We still here. I know y'all gotta be on cocaine or something to be in this bitch still up 5 hours in.
Shots in.
Yeah, we good. Good to see y'all. This is Monty Swinger Friends. Good to see y'all. I like that. This is good, man. I'm glad to be here. Damn. I don't have nowhere to put this drink now. It's just getting awkward up here. They used to have a transgender motherfucker working back. Did y'all fire the transgender? She's on the road. Okay, I don't even know what that means. We put the bitch to work. Okay, sure, whatever. She's on the road. I like that. You know, I like a good. All the good Asian places got a transgender working. To be honest with you, all the good Thai. I don't want to order Thai food if you didn't cut your dick off. All right, that's. You didn't cut your dick off, sir. I'm not ordering any fucking pad Thai from you. This is good. I'm glad we're here. This is fun. I'm born and raised in Nashville. Yeah. I'm from North Nashville, and we got a lot of white folk in the hood now. A lot of white folk done moved to the hood. And that's cool. I knew they was coming. I saw a yogurt spot pop up. I said, who the fuck is that for? I ain't never. You know what I mean? I never in my life wanted some damn yogurt. You know what I mean? Like white people move to the hood, adopt all the stray dogs and shit, put sweaters on them, give them nicknames. This is Benjamin. I'm like, I'm not gonna call him that. Dog done terrorized the hood for 10 years. I'm not gonna let you rebrand him. No, I'm not doing it. White and black folk, we mingling now, and that's fun. That's fun. Like I noticed white people wear Air Force Ones now, and black people wearing Doc Martin boots. I had my own other name. My boy called me Doc Martin Luther King. I said, nah, this ain't. I don't think I like that, brother. I don't think I like. I don't like that, man. Some of my hood homies starting to fuck the little gentrifiers. You know, you gotta respect it. I knew he was having sex with the gentrifier when he had a kid named Sunshine Jenkins. I was like, this is crazy. He like trap music and folk music. I'm like, he came to the gas station, I'm like, can we get some gluten-free Swisher sweets? I said, they don't sell that in here. They don't have gluten-free Swishers in this bitch. He said, gluten be killing people. I said, nigga, you be killing people. I'm not afraid of gluten, I'm afraid of you. My little cousin selling cocaine now, so that's something. My mom want me to go talk to him. Wait till a 15-year-old millionaire, you know what I mean? This nigga, he got a condo downtown, 2 Ferraris. I'm like, what the fuck? My mom thought, you're his role model. Said, he's doing better than me. How the fuck am I his role model? I realized drug dealers always say the same shit too. They always say, I do this for my family. Like, you put 28-inch rims on your car for your daughter? That's for your daughter? You got a Gucci steering wheel, like, that's for grandma? I don't fuck with drugs though, man. Yeah, me, I get that weed too strong. Hell, I call me pussy, but the weed too strong now. I feel like the weed been doing bicep curls and fucking prison push-ups. I went to the mall and I was looking for a shirt. I felt somebody staring at me. Now, when somebody's staring at you, you got 2 options. You either ignore them, or you say, hey, man, what the fuck you looking at? I was a little high, so I was like, what the fuck you looking at? He said, what the fuck you looking at? I said, oh shit. I didn't have anything prepared for that, you know what I mean? I just thought he was just gonna fall back. I tried to walk over to apologize to this gentleman, and he starts walking over to me all mad, so I get mad. I ball my fist, and he ball his fist. I finally get scared. I hit his ass, boom! But when I hit him, glass shattered and went everywhere. I've been looking at a mirror for 5 minutes. I said, ain't this a bitch? I done got high and beat my own ass in a Macy's. I look around the fucking store, ain't nobody in the store but me and this fucking cashier. She crying and she's talking, I'm calling the cops. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. I'm bleeding, bitch. Call an ambulance. I do get high. I like getting high and going to an art gallery, though. That's my shit right there. You know, the paintings get all 3D and shit. I went to the art gallery last night. I saw a small blue painting of a man sitting on a throne. I was like, man, how much is that? They said, sir, that's a handicapped bathroom sign. I was like, okay, well, that's... I wonder why I wasn't framed, you know what I mean? It's like, why'd the artist sign his name in Braille? What's he saying to me? What's he trying to say? Hell no. Hell no. First time I had a threesome, I couldn't get my penis erect, you know what I mean? But I just... Yeah, I know, it hurt, but I mean, honestly, okay, fellas, y'all been here. Thank you, sir, for the chuckle. Fellas, you ever jack off in the morning because you ain't had nothing to do? You been there, brother. You know what I'm talking about, young man. You're like, my girl's at Kroger. I got about 45 minutes to get one out the way. Then what happens? You get some accidental pussy around 2 in the afternoon. You're like, God damn, I shouldn't have done that. Now I got squiggly dick. You know what I mean? Everybody wanna... You have to put your thumb on that motherfucker trying to quit it. Like, God, I gotta put my thumb on this bitch. When you start hula hooping in that motherfucker to get hard, that's when you know you're in trouble. When you got a hula hoop in the pussy. That's it. It's like, is that a new move? Nah, bitch, I'm trying to get hard. This is some bullshit. I should not have jacked off. Yeah. No, I'm actually 57 years old. Actually, that's. Yeah. I got a little blue chew, man. I get a little blue chew every now and then. This is something right here. This is something like it's 5 o'clock in the morning. How long have we been in this bitch? I'm like, goddamn. The sun is rising outside. I'm still telling these goddamn jokes. This is supposed to be in church somewhere. I don't even know what day it is. God, I done seen 19 comedians up in this bitch. This shit is crazy. They done killed the Thai fucking trans woman. She's on the road. Don't you ask no questions about her. Okay, goddamn. Alright, good to see you. They got her locked up in the back somewhere with a peppermint. Eat that. You'll be alright. Eat another peppermint. Just give her feeding her peppermints in the back. That ain't... Good to see you, brother. You don't deserve that. That's a good spot. I like this place. You didn't deserve that. Hell no. I don't know, man. I like graffiti. I like graffiti. I see graffiti on the way here. Graffiti's beautiful, but it's never in a safe place. It's like a flower blooming in the Ukraine. Like, is that a tulip? Like, oh shit, let's just get the fuck out of here. You ever try to take a picture of a mural, but it's a homeless man leaning on it? You're like, what the fuck, man, you move? He's like, I'll move for $10. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just tell people you're the artist. I posted the picture on Instagram. They're like, why is the artist doing crack in the picture? I'm like, I don't know. That's like I realize I don't like hunting. Growing up, I realized that. You know what I mean? But mostly because I'm black, I think. Well, brother. You ever hunt, brother? We don't do that. You know what I mean? It's just like shit. We keep some heat on us, but it's for humans. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to kill a squirrel. The fuck am I, an animal? You know what I mean? No, I can't. No, I don't like it. But now if you see a deer out there and just in real life and you just beat his ass with your hands, I respect it, homie, because he should have been training. You know what I mean? But you gotta go in the woods and dress up like a tree. It's like, come on, fam. He didn't even see you coming. You know, they got the little mating calls. Now the deer thinks it's deer pussy around the corner. It's like, that ain't. And it's just like John Goodman with a pistol. I don't like that. Like if you see a bad bitch at the bar, you tap her on the shoulder, she turn around, it's not a bad bitch. Instead it's P. Diddy and he just popped the blue chew. You're like, no! That ain't what I want! No, Diddy, no! Alright, that's, man, they were talking about these debates, man. That shit done got crazy. I don't know what the fuck. They tried to kill Trump. And it was fucked up, man. I felt bad for the fucking little, you know, all the little poor Republicans out there cheering him on and shit. I feel so bad for them, man. Because they tried to shoot Trump and they missed, hit another motherfucker, but everybody's still cheering for Trump. This nigga is bleeding out. They're like, USA, this nigga is dying. Bitch, get a Band-Aid with this nigga or something. Yeah, this nigga's choking on his own blood. They're like, USA! Trump got his fist up and shit. This nigga died. He didn't even have to die for real. Oh, man, R.I.P. the little bro, man. Yeah, I guess he honestly fucked him. I don't know if I'm trying to be nice to that man. He's in hell like, I shouldn't have been here. Oh, I had such a great life. How am I in hell? All right. Hell no, man. I feel like they saw Joe Biden in a briefing eating banana pudding in his tiny whities, and they said, that's it, that's enough. Kamala, it's your turn. This nigga, we can't have him for president eating banana pudding at 6 in the morning. This nigga, this is beautiful. I'm glad I'm in here, man. Thank you, man. Where'd you meet Monty? Is it legal for you to say that? I don't even, if you go to jail by answering that question, don't even, we were in a tunnel. There were 10, all right, good to see you. This is black woman who's just trying to ask this white woman where y'all met Monty.
Come on, man. I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican? You see that nigga trying to put this, you're a black, don't try to get the fuck out of here. See, I can't even prove if that's real or not. I don't know what the fuck. He got a hit now. Exactly. Well, shit, good to see you. They still ain't answer the question. You see how smooth that is? We talking Spanish. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck do y'all know Monty from? Got a thing. That's it. Good to see you. They know this Monty done bought them in Dominican. What the fuck you got going on? This is beautiful. This child does not need to be seeing this. I don't know. Good to see you, brother, but you shouldn't be here for this. This ain't. We should have kicked you out 2 hours ago. When this show was halfway done. Good to see you. All right. Well, okay. Now I'm losing them. What you just came in and stabbed me to death? How funny would that be? Like, oh, Josh was a good comedian, but he shouldn't have said that about that woman. Thank you. I appreciate it. What are you drinking on, sister? Or Consuelo, whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck they call you. I'm glad you're here. You're beautiful. You are beautiful. You are. I'm sure y'all be having fun. Monty, you don't deserve this type of shit. How the fuck this nigga? Every time I do so, he just got baddies everywhere. I'm like, how the fuck is he pulling this off? He got something. Okay, well, here we go. It gets worse and worse. Every time she heckles, it gets more disrespectful. I respect it, though. I deserve that. This is... At 3 in the morning, you're tired, man. You don't deserve this much comedy. No one does. It's just, that's what we're doing.
I told Monty not to come here.
No, I respect that. I needed that, honestly. I ran out of material long ago, so this has saved my entire set, honestly. This thing... Appreciate you. I'm gonna just pay you what he paid me. Yeah, he paid me. He said, I can't pay you tonight, but I will give you that Thai trans woman they gave. We got her in the back. We got 10 peppermints back there. You can fuck her, but you gotta go right after. I can't tell you her name or nothing, but you can go back there and fuck her. That's fucked up. Yeah, that's true. Nah, I don't believe him. She said she on the road. She back there eating fucking what's the little thing you croutons? They eating a crouton. Not even a real cracker. Like, I can't get no saltine. No, you get some croutons. We gotta save money. Alright, this is good to see you. This is I don't even know what we're doing now at this point. This ain't it's not comedy. I know that. This is not Don't go home and think this was comedy, brother. This was not. Everything was comedy before this moment.
This is off the top of the dome.
It is off the top of the dome. All right, I think I'm getting the back now. Here we go. Now we turn. We turn this thing around.
And don't worry about her back there. She's not alone.
Oh, okay.
They.
I don't even know what that means. Oh, you talking about the trans woman? Oh, no, don't worry. Yeah. Honestly, there was a white woman up here. She had big breasts too. She liked to let her peep from the side. She didn't have no ass. All right, that ain't no. Yeah, but that was good. Was that one of yours too, Monty? I don't know how you do it, brother. I don't. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. This thing got 17 baddies in here. I don't know how the fuck. In a hole in the wall sushi spot, this thing got it sold out with 12 sex workers and a Puerto Rican. This is crazy. I don't know how the fuck this nigga. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, exactly. I'm just learning. I'm scared to go on the podcast. I don't know what they're gonna do to me in there. I said, nah. I do a Zoom. I'm not gonna let you know. They're gonna put me on pause. See, I don't even know what to see. They got these little terms, brother. Close your ears. You shouldn't listen to this. This is now where we're getting into some terms. I'm getting uncomfortable, honestly. I don't don't even do that, brother. Just run. Just run. Get out of this state. Run! This is you're not supposed to be here, brother. This is and turn that camera off. If they see this, we're all done. We're all getting canceled after this one. But this is something here. I'm glad we're here. And I bailed on the jokes long ago, so don't y'all worry about that. We just having fun. I'm glad the black couple y'all stayed. I appreciate that. A nice good black just chill. I know y'all gotta be on a perk or something to be in this bitch. Y'all in this bitch just vibing. Just 7 hours. Just I'm like, niggas would have been left. This bitch. This nigga. Y'all got some more? Come on. I'll take some more. Like, this is crazy. This is for the whole marathon. He's like, And I keep looking at her. I'm waiting for her to say, let's go. And she just chilling. I'm like, that gotta be a perk or a Xanax or something. They know. I know they finna get filthy when they go home. You hear me? He already know.
Triple X, baby.
He already know. And he ain't gotta work tomorrow. He already know he finna do that shit tonight. Good to see your brother. Lord, how long you been knowing your queen, brother? A while. Ooh, that's a smooth little player answer. You see that? He's smooth as hell because he don't know.
Wow.
But he just said, he has no idea. Man, we've been together since day one. I'm like, damn, okay. Shit. Put it like that.
She gonna tell you the exact day.
Oh, yeah. She already know. He's so smooth. We played it off. Most people would 7 years. He's like, shit, you already should have from back in the day. I respect that, brother. Y'all got kids yet? Ain't no kids. Okay. I'm starting to feel like that might not be your wife, but I feel like that's your mistress. Which I feel like your wife think you're in Kroger right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go to Kroger. So why you got on cologne and go to Walmart? Bitch, I gotta go. I got time for this shit. He was on the perk 30. He don't know he been gone for 17 hours. His whole family looking for him. Where have you been, father?
I'm talking about working. Father.
They go to private school. Father, where art thou? Where have you been? You've been in the comedy club for 17 hours. He don't shit. Fuck, I got a family. Goddamn, I gotta get up out of here. I got a whole family. This is beautiful, man. I had a drought one time sexually. Normally men we keep about 5-6 women on us, but
see, that's why y'all don't.
that's what I'm saying. But then some things happen though. Sometimes 2 of them go gay on you. And then the other 2 they die, whatever, AIDS, shit be happening. And then another one got a haircut that you can't respect because she ain't got a head for that kind of cut. You know what I mean? And it's like, nah, it's a drought. So, me, I'm not proud of this, but I feel like we fam now. We can talk. And I went on plentyoffish.com. You heard that, ain't you? I know. I'm not proud of this. Most respectful people, they go to grind or shit like that. But I went to Plenty of Fish and I found me a BBW on there. They let you pick the weight size. I said, let me get a 200-pounder. And ooh, I like that. I'm stealing that. I'm using that. Let me get a quarter-pounder. Hold the cheese, bitch. All right. So anyway, I found this biggin, if you will, and I said, hey,
Big Will.
Yeah, Big Willie. God damn, she's a killer. She's gonna get me 20 times in one joke. So I found this big chick. I said, hey, how you doing? And she said, come fuck me. I was like, damn. Because I didn't even have a real profile picture. My name was like 869. I'm like, how do you even trust me? I was like, where are you at though? I'll be on the way soon. And And she said, I'm in South Nashville. This was before the white folk got there, so it was not safe. But I was like, I'll be on the way, mainly because I was in the area. And I got to a crib, man, and she didn't have a bed on the ground. It was just a mattress on the ground. That's it. Not an air mattress, a real mattress. And she didn't have a TV. She just had a phone playing the episode of The Office on the shelf. But it was the dinner party episode. So I'm like, turn that shit up. I respect that. And she, so I sat on this mattress and she just had this big ass. Ass was huge. Just retarded ass. I said, damn. And I lifted that shirt up and it was just Vaseline going down the ass crack. I said, what the fuck? And it wasn't like a look bit, and it wasn't on the cheeks. It was down the ass crack. I said, what the fuck is this? So I spread the cheeks to explore this, brother. You would have done the same. I spread them, you could hear it. You could hear that shit when I spread it, the Vaseline. I said, damn. And long story short, man, it was I spread them cheeks and saw a penis on the other end of that. I said, damn! I said, do you work at Pump Walk? Where do you work at? Where do you work at? She said, no, I'm on the road actually. I don't work at Pump Walk. I'm on the, they got me on the road now. So this is hell right here, boy.
Would you like a mint?
They got me up here sweating for this bullshit here. This is crazy. I should not be sweating for this. I took a shower for this. Can you believe that? Hell no. My brother back, good to see you, bro. That ain't a perk. At this point, I think it's some cocaine, because he would have been sleeping if it was a perk. He ain't. Lord, have mercy. We in this motherfucker, man. I like this. I'm glad we got couples. And you know, I realize, man, there's unwritten rules in relationships. These ladies got unwritten rules for us now. I didn't know. Like, apparently, if you walk on the sidewalk with your girl, the man's supposed to walk on the outside, you know, to make sure the car is off the side of the road to protect his woman. Right? I didn't get the email.
Or the email.
They didn't let me know. So I'm with my girl, and she was like, "Damn, you're not gonna protect me?" I with my girl, she said, "You're not gonna protect me?" I looked to the side, the car's going 75 miles an hour. I said, "What the fuck? You don't even know this shit? Think I'm a superhero?" I'm like, "Stop! In the name of chivalry, stop!" And the driver was like, "I can't hit him. He's too nice. I can't hit him. Let me get back on the road. I can't hit this man."
That nigga 50 points.
Can't do it. This is hell, man. But I can't be single either, man. That single shit for the birds. You got to be on these dating apps now. Ain't nobody keeping it real on there. Ain't nobody gonna say, "Look, I'm bipolar. I live with my grandma, and I steal." Ain't nobody gonna say that. They all say the same shit. I like to travel. Who don't like to travel? You can't say that. Everybody like to travel. I never met anybody who's like, "I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to watch basketball. This is a chance a nigga might travel, and if he does, I'm gonna lose my shit." Hell no. Y'all know the Virgin Mary had Jesus at 13. Which means God impregnated a teenager. So there's still a chance R. Kelly gets into heaven. All right, let's just move on. That ain't, I'm not proud of that one. Brother, ignore that. You shouldn't have heard that. That ain't, you're too good for that. Yeah. Yeah.
God always forgives their sins.
I appreciate that. God is good. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know how I'm talking about. The last person in this room tonight is Jesus. I can promise you that right now. Jesus left here after the second comment. He said, "I can't do this shit no more. I got nothing. Everybody in here going to hell. Except the child, I pray. I hope you make it, brother."
I already went to hell. Y'all good.
Damn. Should have already went. God damn. Got reincarnated. I died, went to hell, and said, "This ain't shit. I'm going back to earth. Fuck this shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing down here." I thought y'all had some cocaine or some shit for me. Woo, give me crack. Jesus Christ, it done got late. Brother, get him out of here. This nigga, he should not be hearing this. If she pull out some crack, hell, I'll say it's so late here, I'll take a gram. Fuck it, I don't give a I gotta stay up somehow. Hell, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I gotta somehow find a trans woman, they hide in the back. I'm gonna need something. Give me some crack. Fuck it.
I want somebody in the hell.
Yeah, that's real. Once you've been to hell, shit, it don't even matter. Lord have mercy. This has been something, man. Ted, I didn't even see you over there. Good to see you, brother. God damn. Well, I think we made it, man. This has been something. Monty, I appreciate you. I don't know how you do it, brother. But give it up for Monty Hicks, man. Give it up for my boy.
Give it up for Josh one more time, everybody. Oh, y'all It's been a crazy show. Ted, do you want to? All right, put your hands together for Ted. But before Ted comes up here, I got a gift. I got a gift for you.
What is this gift?
It's a condom. It's a candle. All right, here we go.
Now I gotta find somebody who can fit it.
Hello, my name's Ted.
He might go fit
Ted short for Zadržana Shajanovic Maru.
it. Un placer conocerte, Mario.
I'm Amerikansky. Go USA.
Hey, Merck, puro americano.
I'm gonna say psych real quick. ¿De dónde eres? ¿De Boricua?
Boricua de pura cepa.
De pura cepa. Bueno, ok.
La isla del encanto.
¿Se conoces el Bad Bunny?
You say Bad Bunny?
Sí, sí, sí.
Seguro que yes.
If you guys don't know what just happened there, I asked her if she's actually from Puerto Rico. One, two, if she knows Bad Bunny, because Bad Bunny's Puerto Rican.
Do you know Mark Anthony?
I don't, but I feel it when he sings to me. Here's my Bad Bunny story. I bought tickets to Heco del Mundo 1 year early, sold out all across the country. Not even Puerto Ricans could get in. It's crazy. The guy's from Puerto Rico, you know what I mean? I waited an entire year. I was gonna try and resell them or whatever, but it never happened. So, of course, I go to fucking Charlotte of all places. That's the only place I could get a ticket. 2, I wasn't sure if I was in the right place. I go in, I go upstairs, and I just hear culo, boom, 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 culo. For those that don't know what that happened, it means ass, you know, or booty, however you want to look at it. I get in there, it's crazy. There's a semi-truck in the center of the Charlotte Arena. It's unfolding, both male and female dancers twerking their asses off on stage. It was insane. It was a fun night. Now, fast forward to 3 months ago. I mind my own business, and I just see a dude walk through with an entourage. He's shorter than me, but he was like focused, like getting in there, like, I'm like, okay, that's unusual.
Get out of here.
Later that night, I see a random news bulletin. Bad Bunny spotted in Nashville club talking to chicks. I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. So I go to where I was the next day. Another friend of mine, she's Latina. I'm like, hey, did you know Bad Bunny was here? I was like, oh yeah, he was here. He was here. I'm like, fuck, I could have said what's up. Yeah. The craziest part of it all, this was a Costco. This was a fucking Costco. Yes. Homie rolled through with the crew, focused determined, got his shit, bounced out, went to a club, didn't talk to some ladies at the club. So I guess that's how he rolls. He likes to save money.
You go to Costco. He goes to Costco because he's got his whole entourage. He comes in bulk.
He does. That's Sarah Gregory over there. For some reason, anytime we talk, there's always sex jokes. It's kind of hard not to picture. She is clearly a woman, but she talks like a dude. We played pool and I smacked her on the butt like good game. It was weird. Like, I don't know if that was weird for you.
No, it was fine for me.
Okay, alright. Appreciate it. As long as we're cool is all. Brooke Jolly was talking about raw dogging. You know what? Let's tie together the bartender and Brooke Jolly really quick. Do you raw dog your cocktails? I think you do, don't you?
What?
Do you make cocktails?
Yes.
You let people see it?
Yes.
So you don't use a Zion curtain? Correct.
Raw. That's called raw dog.
Yes, because he lets you see how he makes the alcohol, like Jesus. Let me explain. If you go to Utah, there's something called a Zion curtain between the bartender and the servers. They cannot let you see how they make the alcohol. I don't fucking know. I guess they just say gin and tonic. I don't know how it works. How would you do that? But I'm more than willing to bet when Jesus turned water into wine, oh, he raw dogged that shit in front of everybody, like, check it out. He raw dogged that shit, left a little bit in there, served it to his disciples. Amen. Mr. Restaurant Owner, we spoke the other day. Your $7 burger was incredible, thank you. Flavor experience.
Oh, you did the burger thing.
Burger week, yeah, I was here. It was incredible. You should try the soul burger, it's delicious. I had like 10 burgers that week. It was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got my protein that week.
Wait, I do it. No.
I mean, if I was gonna take her on a date, that would probably happen. Yeah. Heartwarming story. Heartwarming story. Talked to a girl, had a good ending. She went to PetSmart, bought a bunch of shit for dogs at animal shelters. Heartwarming, yeah. Applause.
Hey.
Japanese restaurants are weird, like the one we're in now. You can walk in, you can order a taco, and they'll give you octopus. And it's a 1 in 8 chance it's a dick. Because anatomy. Octopus, male octopi, one of their tentacles is a dick. I'm just waiting on the day somebody makes a Japanese Mexican restaurant, so they get like a taco, and it's like an octopus taco, and it's like, what do I even do with this? This is so crazy. Like, it's a dumb joke. Anyway.
Scissoring, like 2 lesbians. Is that what you're doing?
I was trying to create fusion culture. Maybe it's lesbian scissoring. I don't know where your mind was. Was it at Monty Sex Club? Did you see some scissoring?
You say anatomy, you're using Manchester.
Do you see? We talk and it goes right to sex. Anyway, how's that soju treating you? That's a soju there. How's that? Any good?
It's strawberry. I've never had strawberry.
I have. I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm just kidding.
The strawberries taste like strawberries.
Snozberries are close enough.
Thank you very much.
Oh man.
It is really good.
It fits.
It fits.
That condom you gave me?
Well.
Thank God it was a fucking cozy.
It's Monty size, you see.
If you find something that fits this, girl, you better run.
Oh my God. That's why when Monty pulls his pants down, the ladies go screaming into the night. It's the one thing that's not white about him, I guess. Like.
Oh, he was nice to you.
Yeah, for once. And he called. We did a 360 video. That man said white people and pointed at me. I'm like, thanks, Nappy Roots. That was a song that we used. It's not racist. It's not racist.
He said, por favor.
Oh my gosh. I'm in rare form. I'm usually the low Russian type of accent and I make these type of jokes. But now, well, okay. Backtrack. I was born during the Soviet Union era, and then after I was born, they went independent. The country went independent. I was like in a richer family, and that all went away. Sad times, whatever. We struggled. It was 8 of us in a 2-bedroom apartment. This one photo, one of the few photos exist of me as a kid.
You are lying right now.
Dead serious.
Okay.
There's a photo of me eating a can of kidney beans, and I'm so fucking happy because I get to eat and shit. Well, not at the same time. I'm sitting in that wooden chair, and the wooden chair has more muscle than me. I was fucking nourished.
Oh my God.
Sad stories. All right.
Not anymore.
This is the gross part of my comedy
7
set.
burgers in 1 week.
You know, that's USA. Gross part of the story. This one time my grandpa comes home. I'm in one of the bedrooms. I see the door open. He's got a furry thing. I'm like, yeah, he got me a toy. This is awesome. He walks right past me. He walks right past the living room. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? He goes right into the kitchen. He places it on the stove.
No.
He lights it on fire.
Butterflies in the sky.
Put your fingers in your ears. This is gonna be gross. My 6-year-old mind is staring at this thing that's burning on the stove, and the smell of burning fur is filling my nostrils, and I'm like it took me a while to process it in therapy. It's a cow head. It's a fucking cow head. You see, he used to be a farmer. He didn't waste any part of the animal. If you see those Soviet propaganda posters about the farms and shit, that was his life. That was my mom's life. That was her siblings' life. The weird thing is, we lived on a 9th floor. We didn't have a car. We went to the bazaars for that shit. So here's what I imagined happened.
Fuck, you brought it upstairs.
You know. He was at the bazaar. He probably went, yes, that cow, cut off its head. I want it. I will eat it. He takes it with him. We didn't have a car, so from the bazaar to the bus, you just see this old man with a cow head sitting down, blood dripping, right? Like, what are you looking at? Gets off the bus. Gets to the apartment building. First floor. He's got to go up 9 stories, so he goes in the elevator. Thank you for laughing at my gross story. He's in the elevator with the fucking cow's head. Nice weather we're having. Obviously in Russian. He doesn't speak English. Goes into the apartment, passes grandson to the kitchen, lights a fucking cow head on fire and eats it. I'm staring at this thing. The eyeball is staring at me. My reflection is in the eye. It was like a repressed memory for a good while. This is therapeutic. Anyway. here's a weird thing though. Monty, do you know the Godfather? Don Corleone. He put a horse head in the bed. Well, my grandpa ate a cow's head, so I'm starting to wonder if he was a little bit mafia. I'm not sure.
Definitely.
I guess, unconfirmed. I never asked him about it, and it went to his grave with him, which is exactly what a mafia person would do.
Ain't no human being.
A little bit. Also, he terrified the shit out of people sometimes for his family, so, it's happened more than once. First guy stood up for me. Asian guy in a house, and thank you for being here. All right, bye, man. Hey, really quick, before you go, do you also relate to disappointing your parents?
All the time, yeah.
My brother. Thank you. Oh shit. Yeah, I already have an accounting degree, 1. I know how to code and write software, 2. And my family's still pushing me into healthcare. Like, what the fuck? I'm in my 30s. What am I gonna do?
Play volleyballs and trash cans.
Play volleyballs and trash cans. By the way, I think Kat, yeah? Yeah, your friend was hot the other night. I told her I was in my 30s. Your friend that played with you, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, she was hot. Like, I told her I was in my 30s, and I felt like that was an instant turn off, because, like, she looked pretty young.
She is, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Well, we had fun, though. We played.
Hey, you're as old as you feel.
For real.
Ain't nothing but a number.
They all kept saying daddy all night, and I tried to count. All three of them. I tried to flip it and say mommy, but you can't do that, can you?
No, it's daddy.
I have to like do what was it, mamacita, or just
Oh no.
someone? Hey,
No,
mamacita.
mamacita, sí, okay. Pasable, mamacita.
Mamacita.
Okay, it's daddy.
Sheesh. All right. I like to do stories, interact with the crowd, and I will finish out because Monty keeps answering and coming over here, and we're almost at 1 a.m.
Yes.
I have one last joke. I like corny jokes, one-liners, whatever. How do you stay ice cold in the hot summer? There's 3 rules.
Ice cold in the ice summer.
Ice cold in a hot summer. 3 rules. Yeah, stop, collaborate, and listen. This is back in the brand new mission. Deadly. I've been Sam Marab. Good up your host, Monty Hicks.
All right, that's it. Good Lord, yes, we have been here way too long. I know they were ready to shut this place down, but did y'all have fun?
Yeah.
Did y'all go play with your balloons and condoms and stuff?
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna be at every show, I swear. Oh my God. Okay. This has been a long show. Brooke, thank you. Anybody else? Thank y'all for being here for this long. It's been crazy. Love, peace, and hair grease. Yes, Brooke, I gotta get you on my podcast, homie. When you travel 14 hours to get here. Yeah, go home and play some video games, man. I love you. Peace out.
Okay, let's do it. Ready?
I got done work to do.
Yes, I like what it's called. Do we say we're gonna do? Ready?
Don't.
Hi, Monty. How are you doing?
Over there.
That showed in the fucking video.
I was so upset.
He paused.
didn't.
Worked hard.
You know the whole time.
And then I'm like this.
Yeah, and her head was down. I'm like this.
I must have unplugged it with the
You always stay
I know
He
it.
does.
I know it.
And he was looking back at the camera. And he was like,
That was awesome. I want to introduce you to somebody.
I'm telling you.
We already met because I had to tell her what the smoke shop was.
Oh, yeah. So, she wants to do. Go ahead.